Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So today's going to be my monthly decoration for September. So I'm just going to flick, August. August was a good month. Let's reverse and do August again, shall we? No, let's not do that. So I'm just pulling September out of my planner. Trying not to tear the other pages. So when I did my weekly decoration using the pink side of the Thrive range, I said I would do my monthly in the green side of that. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start off with the Notepad from this range. I showed this in my recent haul video, and I'm actually going to start with this very, very first page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this sort of part off. I'm going to completely ignore that. Hopefully, it's probably going to have a little bit of it there, but I want this sort of shape, and I'm going to run it across the top, and then I'm going to run this washi tape from the planner dashboard kit along the bottom. So I'm just going to grab my scissors, and I'm just going to really, not roughly, but just not particularly carefully cut just along that line, just to sort of see what it looks like. If it doesn't look right, I'll tidy it up a little bit. So basically what I'm trying to do is just avoid any of that slightly lighter green. That's all good. So I'm going to run that along the top there, and then I'm going to put the washi tape on the bottom. So just grabbing some glue tape, just spin that round a little. This is sort of helping me with my guilt issues. I said in my last video I've kind of overcome them, and I think I have overcome my guilt issues with ripping Kikki.k paper apart. So I'm just going to trim the edges off. I haven't quite laid that down straight on the top, but that's okay. I realised then I just think I stuck the straight side down on the bottom, but that's okay. And then just grabbing the washi tape from the planner dashboard kit. I haven't used this yet, so I'm rather excited to see what it looks like actually on paper. Ooh, I like it. Oh no, don't do that. Sometimes the Kikki.k washi tends to get a little stuck on the sides, which makes me very sad. Yes, I can save that bit. So I've just kind of torn a little bit off the edge, so I'm trying to stick this so that that's not an issue, and I'm just putting it a teeny tiny little bit above the bottom of the page, so there is just a small kind of gap. Go. I love that it's see-through. I think that's awesome. So I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. Just going to try to make sure this tape doesn't stick again. She's still gonna. Just be careful when you're using this one, because it seems like it's going to do that every time. Oops. Could just be mine. I really like this tape. I always knew I would, but the more I look at it on paper, the more I love it. Cut that off in a sec. So then I'm going to go and find that exact same piece of paper, or yeah, the exact same sheet that I used just before, if I can. There it is. And just going to do the exact same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be back in just a sec. like that I made that mistake. I think it's actually worked out better that way because the two dark bits of the green kind of meet up in the middle. I'll show you what I mean in just a sec. Sometimes mistakes are the best thing. Go, see what I mean there? It kind of joins up. I think I like that. So that's that bit. I am going to use this quote, or at least one of the quotes somewhere, I think. Maybe. I'll come back to it. So the next thing I'm going to do, when I was showing either this Paper Lovers book or one of the other ones, I don't remember which one, and I'm really sorry, this is going to get me into a lot of trouble. Someone said that they challenged me to use one of the letter envelopes that I don't use a lot. And I'm really sorry, it was either Sarah or Mia, and I don't remember which one of you said it, and I'm so sorry. I'm going to make new inserts for my planner that has like every comment that everyone makes so that I don't forget things, because I forget everything. But I said that I don't use these letter envelopes often enough. So I'm going, and either Sarah or Mia challenged me to actually use it. So I'm going to do that. And whoever it was, let me know, because I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ah, fine. It just doesn't want to come out nicely, so that's okay. Apparently it's quite comfortable in its Paper Lovers book, and it does not want to come out. Anyway, so just going to punch that out gently. Okay, not quite so gently. And then just doing my normal kind of tidy up. Okay. Now, because I don't use these all that often, I'm not 100% sure how to fold them. Now, I think you're supposed to use the green side on the outside, but I don't want to. I want to use the white side on the outside, so I'm just folding along the lines. I'm going to try and remember how to put these things together. I have seen it somewhere, but I can't remember. Well, anyway, I'm going to put it together like that. I don't remember. I'm going to put it together just like that, and then I'm just going to stick it down with some tape. That just seems so superfluous to me if that's the way you do it. Someone show me what I've done wrong. I'm sure there's something. I actually remember watching the video, and I don't remember where I watched it, but I remember watching the video and go, oh, that's actually kind of cool. But I can't for the life of me remember how to do it. Anyway, we'll do it my way. So I'm just going to stick this down. Actually, I'm going to actually tear this little bit off because I think it's a waste to have it in there. I'm just going to grab my roller. It just doesn't make any sense to me to have it hidden away in there, so I'm just going to rescue this little bit. And then I'm going to grab some other washi. This is just different glue tape to the other one that I was just using. And I'll just use an offcut of this. I'm sure this is wrong, but oh well. So I'm just going to stick that like that. And then just stick together, and that makes the envelope. Yeah, that works. And I'm just going to stick this side down because I'm going to put it in like this. And I'm going to use this quote card out of the... No, I'm not. Change my mind. going to use one of the quote cards out of that inspiration kit that I got. I think. Is that going to fit? No, and I don't want to trim it up. I really wanted to use one of the note cards. Oh well, I have to use something else instead. So instead, I'm just going to jump into the Paper Lovers book and see what kind of quote cards I've got in here. I was going to use one of those quote cards, but what I've remembered is that they're silver and everything else everywhere else is gold. So I'm going to grab instead, I'm going to cut one of these out and I'm going to paste this on the, well, paste, I'm going to stick it on the bottom. So I'm just cutting this out reasonably neatly, trying to. Best thing is if I make a mistake, I've got another one, so it won't make any difference. I'm going to grab one of these gold ones. I know it's in the pink section, but it'll do the job. Just as a bit of an extra decoration there. And then I punch the holes in this. Find my hole punch. So the plan was that I was going to put one of those quote cards in the envelope, and that was why I was making the envelope. But apparently I can't find one that I want to use, so I'm going to leave it not empty, but leave it with nothing in it for now, because I'm sure I'll find something during the month to put in here. It'll be a to-do list or a who knows what, tickets to something. Maybe it'll be tickets to the AFL Grand Final, Genie that I like to wish to all the time. Send me AFL Grand Final tickets, that would be fantastic. That does look actually really rather cool. So the next thing I'm going to do is really quickly rub all these out, write in the extra little bits and pieces that I need to write in, and I'll be back in just a second. Because I don't know yet what the finals are going to be in those 2 weeks, I'm going to leave those where they are, just because I can rub them out afterwards. And the same thing here, if I don't tear the page. You'd think I would have learnt from my mistake from a few weeks ago. So I do still want to have September written up here just because I tend to forget stuff. That sounds stupid, I know, but I'm not going to forget it's September, but sometimes when you're flicking to things, you just kind of need to find it quickly. And the worst thing is I think I'm going to end up in the Paper Lovers book for this, which means I end up in the silver, and I don't want to. So just trying to find, oh no, I can do this. I'm going to sort of bring a little bit more of that yellow into this by grabbing this sticker. I'm going to cut it in half. Just less than half, but you get the point. And then just rounding off those edges so that they kind of match. You can't quite tell that I've cut a sticker in half. there. Go just to, remind's not the right word, but just so that when you're flicking through really quickly, it doesn't take quite so long. Man, that looks really simple for something that's taken this long. Need something else. I need some more pops. I need some stickers. So we're going to grab this one that says always, and I'm going to put it right there because I wish it was grand final day always. That would be cool. And then I'm going to do something a little tricky, and I don't know if I can even, but I'm going to try. I'm just going to grab out of here if I can find it. I'm just grabbing my craft knife. What I want to do is I want these gold spots that don't technically belong on a sticker. So I'm just grabbing that little corner, and I'm just gonna trim them, not trim them up, but just move them, just sort of make them look a little bit less square. It's very hard to cut sticker paper because obviously it sticks to everything. And I just need something else gold. Something else gold. I'm actually going to grab this tag out. I really don't feel like I've done this side of the collection any justice. But I do really like this collection. I really like the green. There's just not as much of it, so it doesn't sort of lend itself, and you really are restricted by the fact that it's gold in the sticker book and silver in the Paper Lovers book, because I would really love to kind of decorate both sides, and it's just not, should have used a tag there instead. It's just not working, and that's why I sort of feel like I'm all over the shop tonight. This is going to be one of the worst videos I ever do. I'll put that tag there, inside there, and just sort of have it sitting up. I'm going to leave it like that because if I keep playing with it, I feel like I'm going to make it worse. Thank you guys for sitting through this one. I'm really sorry I don't know why I'm not feeling this month. Let me know what you think I can do to change it up. Maybe you can suggest something and I can add it in to make it different. I'm just going to have a quick... There's nothing I can see in here that's inspiring me either, which is just... It's ridiculous because it's a gorgeous range. I don't know why I'm having this complete mental blank. Anyway, it's simple. And I say that all the time. I do really like this collection. I swear I do. I'm not doing it any kind of justice, and I'm really sorry about that. Let me know what you think of this, guys. Am I being too hard on myself? Please, maybe. Yeah. And have you got the Paper Lovers book? Is the one you've got gold or silver? Because it's really frustrating me that one's gold and one's silver. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Let me know how you feel about this one on any of my social media links. I'll link them down below. You can find me on Facebook, Snapchat, and on Instagram. Stay tuned. On Friday, I'm going to be doing my walkthrough of my Dark Mint planner, which is the one that I use more often than anything else. So stay tuned for that on Friday. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, if you felt like I was all over the shop this week, give it a thumbs down. Seriously, quite happy for you to give them. I think I deserve it this week. Anyway, guys, I will see you again on Friday. Bye!